First pitch on the way. Set to deliver the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Anthony Rizzo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. 287 the average coming in. 39 home runs now and 98 RBIs. Fly ball right down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery struck him out. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1 the count. Sale sets and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful?
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yanks lead 1. Yanks nothing. Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jamison Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into the game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Kike Hernandez stands in as he looks at ball one here. A ball and a strike. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
I got 2-1 the count.
Strike two taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike three.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Now here's the first offering. Kyle Schwarber comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Xander Bogaerts waits on deck. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Fouled off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here now is Rafael Devers. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Bogaerts, a runner at first with 2 gone.
Nope.
That misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great. All set for the start of the inning. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Yeah.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 13 home runs and 47 RBIs. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Now at the plate is Gary Sanchez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, J.D. Martinez.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Martinez.
1-0.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Alex Verdugo is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The average sits at 286 here to start play. A dozen home runs and 60 runs batted in. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. In the air, down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the 3rd with no. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. So stepping in is Gleyber Torres. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Slider laid off for a ball. 3rd inning, no score to this point. 1-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. And that's the 2nd out. Just an absolute bang-bang play at first, and we'll use the show track data to give you a better look at it. And the runner was hustling all the way, but an 89-mile-an-hour laser across the infield was what it took to beat him. That's elite arm strength on that play. Anthony Rizzo is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
0-for-1 here in the early going. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The Yanks lead 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And now in the box, Christian Vasquez. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Hit softly down the line at first. And that's out number one.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. First pitch on its way.
At the ball.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. In the dirt, and now let's see. And no advance, it's ball one. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Torres at the bag. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Red Sox go down quietly. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning with big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A ball and 2 strikes.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. Lifted down the line in left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1-1 to Schwarber.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And they'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled away. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. First offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Goodness, 0-2 now.
0-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High and deep to right center. Gardner going back at the track, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Another one sent foul. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they can't make anything out of a 2-out double. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hit back up the middle. Bogaerts has it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Up next, Gary Sanchez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Now here it comes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far. On this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Sale into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Rougned Odor will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And he's got got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back. Back for the bottom of the 5th, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings. He said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Popped him up. Sanchez has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. One out, bases empty, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Swing and a liner. Gallo is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
And stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Count is 1 and 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the windup all game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Vivo, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Verdugo has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. One left for the Yankees. Still no score. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And striding forward. The designated hitter, Jose Iglesias. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now to the plate, here is Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look at the depth, spin rate, nasty downward tilt on that pitch.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Runner's going. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ball 1, taken just off the inside. In for strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try again. 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Next up is Brett Gardner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Sale's ready. First pitch on its way. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Behind 0-2 now. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Looked slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But, man, he's been good so far.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. From the stretch. Hit in the air to center field. Gardner is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Red Sox lead 1. We are still scoreless. And now here is Gary Sanchez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And now a pitch on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2.
Wow, this guy's been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's Odor now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
One out, nobody on. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gleyber Torres. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the wind, the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0. Now into the box, Hunter Renfroe. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
First delivery to him. Popped up, Torres shading to his right. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Next to hit, Christian Vasquez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Luis Severino is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Luis Severino.
To the plate now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. 0-1 pitch on its way. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, the bottom fell out of it.
Softly hit out to short. Torres at the bat. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 9th inning coming up, and we still have no score. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Now here it comes. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Hernandez is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Giancarlo Stanton now. As he grounds one briskly to short. Bogarts has it on to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay out that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Kyle Schwarber's at the plate now as he looks at strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Into his windup, the 1-0. This one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. We are into extra innings, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Adam Ottavino takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
this has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a flare down the line. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there. So I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
Tyler Wade will come on now and pinch run here. Next to stand in is Gio Urshela. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Here's the first pitch. And now everybody's running. Squeeze attempt, misses. And no throw, in fact, as they'll just hang on to it. Just keeping him close. And now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with one away.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. In his career, Sanchez is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. And it's quickly 0-2.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Big spot here. And it'll be Gardner. Martinez answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
0-2. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Ready with the 1-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Count still at 1-2. Wade on third. Urshela over at second. Gardner on at first with 2 down. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th. Still tied. Tyler Wade will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 14.
Big at-bat now, and here is Rafael Devers. The winning run stands at second base.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Throw in time at first for route number 2. Ready now is Alex Verdugo, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 1 left for the Red Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Hirokazu Sawamura takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 19.
Here's the first pitch. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
And he strikes him out here for route number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Yanks lead 1. Still no score. Andrew Velasquez is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 71.
Chance to walk it off, and now here is Hunter Renfroe. The winning run stands at second base.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now it'll be Christian Vasquez. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Rizzo in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Ball inside.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Jose Iglesias is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The set and the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 11. On to the 12th frame in this one. And digging in is the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Don't want to forget about it. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that'll get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Now back. Left field.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Stepping in next, Gio Urshela. He has a great opportunity now to break this tie, but I'd imagine at least the corners will be playing in here. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Judge, the runner at third. Stanton on second. Wade at first with no outs. Down the third baseline. Devers gloves it. They get the force at the plate. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Up next to the center fielder,
Up next, Brett Gardner needs a hit here to bring the go-ahead run home from third with 2 away. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes for his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Lifted the other way out to left. Verdugo is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair. We are still scoreless. Next up is Kike Hernandez. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1. clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Ready with another two-strike offering. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Digging in next, Kyle Schwarber. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Now the 1-2 pitch.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. Red Sox lead 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding in is Gary Sanchez. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. In there for strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Sanchez is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So now to the plate, Andrew Velasquez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. On the outside black, good pitch called for a strike.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. At the plate, Gleyber Torres, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and not commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you find that.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Aroldis Chapman comes in out of the bullpen as he'll finally try to wrap this one up in the bottom of the 13th. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
The third baseman, Rafael.
First offering.
Devers.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts. To loosen up. Strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. J.D. Martinez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
He's set and a 3-0 offering. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Bobby Dahlbeck will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Bobby.
First delivery to him, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there in strike one. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Next to dig in, Hunter Renfroe. A potential tying run for him at third base. Here's the first pitch to him. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
I got them 1 and 2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. So stepping in is Christian Vasquez. Kevin Plawecki will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He's got the potential time run at third, the winning run at second base. That's wide, 2-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-0.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
2-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Struck him out, so a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. New York pick up win number 90. Luis Severino gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Our paid attendance at Fenway Park this afternoon, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.